I'm talking to dietitian today, Maria Dow. Hi, Maria. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
Maria, today we're going to talk a little bit about diets. When people think about diet, a lot of people say it's not about the weight. It's not about the number. More importantly, it's about your BMI. What is BMI and why is it important?
BMI is body mass index. It's a measure of your weight against your height. It's calculated by using your weight in kilograms divided by your height in meters divided by your height in meters again. If somebody has a BMI of less than 18.5, they're underweight, which means they're more at risk of health problems because they're underweight. A healthy BMI is between 18.5 and 24.9, and that means that there's the least risk of any comorbid diseases like diabetes, heart disease, etc. And a high BMI or overweight is anything above a BMI of 30.
How can you eat 6 meals a day and still lose weight?
It's all down to what we call the energy balance. If energy in, as in the amount of nutrition, amount of calories or energy that you take in, you eat and drink, if that equals the number of calories that you're burning up in activity, then you stay the same weight. It is possible to eat six meals each day by making sure that those meals don't mean that you overconsume on calories and you still eat less calories and drink less calories than you actually do in activity, and you can still lose weight. So it's making the snacks, say, based on fruits and vegetables, which are very low in calories and quite bulky, and less of the fatty and sugary foods like sort of sweets, chocolates, biscuits, cakes, Mars bars, which have a lot of calories in a very small bulk. So it's choosing the foods wisely.
So if I want to lose weight, are calories the things that I should be watching? Some people say don't eat carbs, don't eat fats, don't eat calories. What is it that I should be watching?
Calories are the total energy. It's a measurement of energy in the food. And if somebody is overeating or eating more calories than they're burning off, then they'll be putting on weight. Different foods have different calorie content. The likes of carbohydrates are 4 calories per gram, pure protein is 4 calories per gram, but pure fat is 9 calories per gram, so more than twice the number of calories per gram of fat. And sometimes it's very easy to overconsume on your fatty foods because it's what's called passive overconsumption. You can find that you can have a lot of fatty foods and not feel particularly full, but you've had more calories. You're more likely to have more energy and more calories if you have a diet that's rich in fatty foods.
When trying to diet, is it important to try and eliminate certain food groups, like carbohydrates?
There are different types of diets out there. Probably the one that involves an elimination of a food group would be the one that I see most would be a low carbohydrate diet, which you mentioned just previously. Eliminating a whole food group's not great. There's what's called the Eat Well plate, and a healthy balanced diet is based on 5 food groups. You've got your fruits and your vegetables, your carbohydrates like bread, cereals, potatoes, rice, pasta. You've got your milk and dairy foods, and you've got your protein foods, your meat, fish and alternatives. You've also got a small portion of fatty and sugary foods in there because we all eat them. Let's be real. The cutting out carbohydrates, yes, it will cut out the calories in the diet, but it's also cutting out a lot of your fibre, a lot of your B vitamins. They're there for a reason, for a healthy, balanced diet. Having said that, I've worked with low carbohydrate type diets in a morbidly obesity clinic, and it's been very effective for those people who can't control bread. They just overindulge in bread, rice, potatoes, etc. But it's been done in a strict clinical setting with a sort of a professor as part of the clinic, another dietitian, and sort of a physiotherapist as well. So very much with blood tests done, it was very much in a clinical setting. And for someone who is morbidly obese, who has a BMI, as I mentioned, over 40, they have major risks as a result of their obesity. So the risks of the diet are minor. If somebody just wanted to lose, say, half a stone before their holiday, the risks of a low carbohydrate diet would far outweigh the risks of their weight. So I would encourage someone like that just to choose a more healthy, balanced approach to lose a little bit of weight but sustain that weight loss.
Do you think that when you begin your diet that you need to be far more stricter at that stage, or do you think that balance right from the beginning is the key to maintaining weight loss?
I think balance from the beginning is the key for maintaining weight loss. Some people do find that, a kickstart, maybe using a liquid diet program, helps them to lose weight. But quite often, the quicker somebody initially loses weight, the quicker that they'll regain it and gain more weight. So a healthy balance approach is, again, it's all about that mindset. It's encouraging people to try and identify what their problems are with food and helping to manage their problems, almost like a problem-solving technique with a diet. And also setting themselves realistic goals and targets. A realistic target for weight loss of around about 5 to 10% weight loss and maintaining that weight loss. And also realistic goals that they can make that can reduce the number of calories that they're having in the day. They don't feel as if they're necessarily on a diet, but they're losing weight as a consequence. So they're enjoying what they're eating, they're enjoying the activities they're doing, and enjoying the weight loss too.
And what about things like thyroid? Can things like that affect your ability to lose weight?
Very much so. The thyroid, in a summary, would be the gland that would almost control your metabolism or your rate of burning energy. If somebody has an overactive thyroid, then they can become anxious, like a fidgety. They can lose weight, and it'll be unplanned weight loss. They're not sure why they're losing weight, and certainly getting a blood test from their doctor to find out what their thyroid is doing. If somebody has an underactive thyroid, this can be a condition that can be dormant for years. It may be underactive for years, and they may find that themselves slowing down, getting lethargic, getting tired, burning off less calories because of how they're feeling. And you may find that they start to gain weight over years, and they may have gained quite a bit of weight before their thyroid is checked. And if it is underactive, they'll be put onto thyroxine by their doctor, and they may find that their metabolism will come back up to normal, but they've got all this weight that they've gained to lose. So it's hard work for them.
With dieting, what is the importance of exercise? Do I need to exercise, or can I start off with focusing on what I eat?
Studies have shown that if you just cut back on the calories and what you eat, you can lose weight. It's actually more effective than if you just upped your exercise, but they're both more effective together. It's really vital that you do try and do more physical activity, more exercise, as well as cutting back the number of calories, and the amount of fatty and sugary foods that you're eating, number of sort of sweet, sugary snacks. Studies are actually showing that somebody could lose more weight by introducing exercise into sort of a low-calorie diet, and also maintain that weight loss long term. That's the key. And what we're looking at for someone trying to lose weight, for them to do at least 45 to 60 minutes of physical activity that gets your heart rate up, it gets you a little bit sweaty, to do sort of 45 to 60 minutes about 3 times a week at least. But if they can do it up to 5 times a week, even better.
Thank you, Maria. Thank you so much for talking to me.
Thank you.